So are big tobacco companies secretly using sinister tricks to keep you smoking? Dr. Michael Toon, Chief of Epidemiology for the American Cancer Society, joins me now. Welcome to you, Doctor.
Thank you.
This is a report that has me just hopping mad, I have to tell you. Is it a big surprise for you, or is it something you might have suspected all along?
Well, I'd actually not surprised at all. This is the most widely used and lethal addictive product in the country, and it's completely unregulated.
And apparently this report from Harvard says that the tobacco companies, they up the nicotine, I think by 1.6% each year, so cumulative growth would be well over 10% over these years during the study. They also intensified the concentration. How significant is this?
Well, it's very significant because nicotine is the chemical in tobacco smoke that makes it addictive. And there are several ways you can increase the nicotine, and this is actually the crudest way. Other ways that the companies have used to spike cigarettes in the past are to add ammonia or urea, which creates freebase nicotine, and also to take the leaves from genetically engineered tobacco and mix them in with the tobacco to increase nicotine content.
But Dr. Toon, I'm curious, though, how this happens. I mean, isn't there some sort of a supervision, some sort of oversight as to how much nicotine can be put into cigarettes, considering today's day and age and the number of people who are trying to quit smoking and the fact that we are reducing smoking in this country?
That's exactly the point. I mean, you can look at your macaroni and cheese and you can tell what's in it by looking at the box, but you have no idea what's in a cigarette because the industry has remained virtually unregulated for all of this time over the last century.
And how is that? And I imagine those of you at the American Cancer Society are none too pleased with that.
No, the reason is that essentially political leaders have been addicted to campaign donations, and the lawyers and lobbyists of the industry are very powerful. But there is legislation which will soon be introduced to try to put the tobacco industry under the control of the Food and Drug Administration.
Okay. Sir, the words tobacco pandemic have been used in this report, accusing big tobacco of triggering and perpetuating this tobacco pandemic. Do you agree with that categorization of it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, tobacco killed 100 million people in the 20th century, and if things go the way that they're going, it'll be 1 billion people in the 21st. So there's no question that this is a pandemic. Furthermore, the smoking rate in kids, which had been going down sharply, has now plateaued. And the things that make nicotine more addictive and cigarettes more addictive is the rate at which it gets to the brain. So that's when you hook the kids, and then people spend the rest of their lives trying to quit.
How hopeful are you this legislation you said that is pending will be effective?
It's going to be a battle because to get strong and meaningful regulation with all of the dollars and lobbyists that the tobacco companies have will be a major battle, but it's essentially vitally important.
Dr. Michael Toon, thanks for weighing in. Appreciate it, sir.